Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing with you step-by-step guide on how you can get a visa from Lithuania to the UK. This is my first time visiting the UK. I have just returned to Lithuania from the UK and I had a great experience. But guys, you know, if I go anywhere, I like to tell you people how I got there. And that's why we are making this video today. I'll be sharing with you all the information you need to know to get your UK visa while living in Lithuania as a foreigner. So guys, without any further ado, let's go right into the video. So the first thing that you need to do when getting your visa to the UK is to go to the gov.uk website. So this is the official website of the UK that has all the information and all the type of visas that the UK provides. And for the sake of this video, we'll be focusing only on the standard visa because that's the type that I got to go to the UK. So when you go on the website, which I have recorded for you, when you go on the website, you go to the standard visa, the type of visa that you want to apply. It tells you all the things you can do with this visa, like tourism, visiting your family and friends, transit purposes, and volunteering and other things in the list. The website is pretty clear, and so you would literally every step you take, it will take you to the next one, so don't worry too much about the nitty-gritty details. So guys, when you go, you select the type of visa, it takes you to the next step, and then it start asking you questions. These questions will include your name, your country, your where you live, where you're gonna stay when you go to the UK, if you have family and friends, and questions like that. In my case, I have family and friends in the UK, but I did not select them as my sponsor or that I was going for their sake. I selected that I was going on tourism, so I was going on my own. I applied for the UK visa based on me. Nobody's information, nobody's help. I did not want to provide that information only because I had sufficient documents and details to apply on my own. Just like you might not have family and friends in the UK, right? So shouldn't you go to the UK on your own? So guys, you can apply. You don't have to put any information of family and friends to be able to go. You can go on your own. So this form will take you about 30 to 45 minutes to complete. Once you put all the information, submitted all the form, on that thing I will tell you that when you're submitting this form, it asks you a question where you're going to stay and also what you will be doing in the UK. Since you selected that you're going for tourism, just make sure to select a city, right? A city that you would be going to, because you would need to submit hotel reservation. So make sure to select a city that you want to go to. The London Bridge and the what other things in London? The London Tower, right? Say that you want to go to those things because they want to see that you are actually legitimately going there for a purpose. So that's what I would recommend you to do when you're submitting the form. Select a city and book a hotel in that city as well. So some of the things that you need to be aware before applying for the UK visa is that you need to have a valid visa in Lithuania. Valid visa, whether it's a visa, whether it's a temporary residence permit or a permanent residence permit, you need to have this valid. And one thing I would tell you is, if your visa, for example, is expiring in 3 months, in 6 months, I would recommend for you not to apply during that time, because they will check this that you might not come back to Lithuania. So make sure to keep that in mind. If your visa is expiring in 3 months time, just wait until you renew your temporary residence permit, then apply, so that you have like a long time, and it will give them more it will give you more credibility in the sight of the UK government when they're processing your visa. Very similar to the visa and the TROP is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid for a while, for a long time, before you make this application. Yeah, so those are the main requirements that you need to be aware of, at least before submitting your document, before starting the process. And if you started the process now, you can wait until you get a new permit to continue. Once you've submitted the form, the UK government sends you an email that they've received your form, and you make payment. I will talk about the payment a little bit in this video, later on in the video. You make a payment, and once you've made the payment, they send you an email that they've received the application. Once you get the email, in that email they will tell you to now go to where you will submit your document. So in the form, you literally just give them information about yourself, but now you need to submit a document to prove what you what you just told the UK people. The visa processing center in Lithuania that manages UK application is TLS. So the UK government sends you email that they received your documents, and then they tell you to go to TLS to continue the process. So the link is there, everything is in that email, and it takes you straight to TLS. When you get to TLS, this is where you submit all the documents, and this document, like I've mentioned in the video, is to literally qualify you to say that this person will go to the UK and they will come back. And some of the documents that I submitted is my employment contract. So I work in Lithuania officially, so I submitted that contract. I submitted my passport. The document that I submitted was also my residence permit card at the front and the back of it. I did submit my CV, and the reason, I don't think this is a must, because the reason that I submitted it is because the residence permit I have is like, it starts from a certain time to a certain time, and I wanted to show that, hey, I've been living in Lithuania for a while, and there is no way for them to prove that without my CV, right? So my CV has that I studied and that I've worked for a while in Lithuania, so that's why I included my CV. And so another document that I uploaded was also, this is very, very important, your bank statement. Your bank statement is a proof that you can sufficiently support yourself while in the UK. If you have a family member inviting you to the UK, then you would not need your own bank statement. You would need their own sponsorship letter to say, they will give you a letter to say, hey, this person is coming to visit me. I will take care of their bills, like everything. They are my responsibility. But if you're going on your own, yes, you need to submit a bank statement showing that you have funds to support yourself while in the UK. Another document that you need to submit is your hotel confirmation email. So I booked a hotel close to the city that I wanted to go to. So you make sure you book a hotel. You can book a hotel on booking.com, you can book a hotel on Airbnb and many other websites as such. Make sure you book a hotel in the city that you're planning to go to, which works with the information that you provided in the time that you're filling the form, right? If you're a student and you're watching this video and you're planning to go to UK from Lithuania, your employment, in my case I submitted an employment contract, right? You can submit your student letter. Your student letter can be provided to you by your student coordinator or your university department. So make sure to contact them and ask them to give you a letter to show that you're a student of this university, and you know what is in the student letter. They will provide, just tell them to provide you a student letter, and you will take that student letter and submit to the TLS contact. So guys, once you've put all these documents on the TLS contact website, it then tells you to make payment. So now I'm going to talk about the payment for UK and for the TLS contact. So for the UK, through the website, you will see the payment, the amount, but the payment might change. And again, depending on when you're making this application, the payment might have changed. So just go on the website and you will see the exact price that they're collecting now. So you've paid for the UK when you submitted the form, and now you're submitting your documents to the TLS contact. You also have to pay for their services. Their services, again, might have changed by the time you're watching this video. But I've changed by the time you're watching this video. But I approximately paid 70 euros for my own process. So, but if it has changed at this time, there's no problem. That's the amount that they're taking now. When you've submitted TLS information, you've made the payment, it tells you to book an appointment because you need to go there for your biometrics. So all these documents that I listed to you now, submitted by myself. So there's an option for self-service, and then they have another option for assisted service. Assisted service basically means that somebody helps you to submit all these documents to prove that you're eligible to go to the UK and you'll be coming back to Lithuania. So that's what you do. You can select to have self-service, where you submit this document yourself on TLS contact website, or an assisted service where somebody helps you. The assisted service costs you extra. So they have different types of assisted services, so you can select the one that you want if you want to go that route. I didn't go that route. I went through self-service, and that's why I've listed to you the documents that I uploaded. Now you have to book an appointment for your biometrics. So biometrics is a process of taking your data physically. So they take your fingerprints and they take your passport photograph to show that, hey, this person that submitted it is not an alien, and and that you're actually planning to go to the UK by yourself. All right. So once you've booked an appointment, usually the appointment you will find availability 1 week to 2 weeks. So on the day of your biometrics, when you go to the TLS contact, the office is in Vilnius in Lithuania. So if you're applying, for example, from Klaipėda, from Kaunas, or wherever, or what other city in Lithuania, you have to come to Vilnius because the TLS contact office is in Vilnius. So on the day of your appointment, you go to TLS. You have a time. You go there and they invite you to the room for the biometrics. This takes around 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take time. The day I went though, it took like 3 to 4 hours because they had technical issue on that day. So, but I hope that's not the problem. That will not be the case for you. But yeah, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes for them to take your biometrics and you are off. So when you've gone for your biometrics, they send you an email that, hey, you have completed the process and now you are waiting for the decision to be made. The decision in itself takes about 6 weeks. They will tell you that it takes 6 weeks. 6 weeks. One thing I will tell you is, for example, let's say that you want to travel to UK next month. You have to make sure that you have 6 weeks time frame before you apply. So you cannot want to go to the UK next 2 weeks and you're applying now. You have to give them time because the decision takes about 6 weeks. The good thing as well is that you can track your application on the gov.uk website. So not on TLS contact but on gov.uk, so you can track it and see what is the status of your application. So for me, they say 6 weeks, right? I'm not worried. I'm doing my thing. Luckily or surprisingly, 3 weeks later they sent me an email that the decision had been made for my application. I was like, oh, that's so quick. Now the UK sent me an email that the decision has been made, and I got the second email from TLS that yes, they will send my passport, and this took literally 24 hours. So they are using DHL Express and they sent me my passport the next day after I received this email that my decision had been made. And I received it not knowing what is inside. It's wrapped up on like in layers of files. I picked up my file from delivery. I picked it up, opened it, and guys, I saw that I got my visa. You know, and that's why I'm hoping that as you're watching this video and you follow these steps, that you would also get your own visa. Guys, so those are the steps that I took to apply for my visa to the UK from Lithuania. The process is really not that complicated, especially that we can go to other countries without visa, and so it might stop you or prevent you from taking that step to go to the UK. But I hope that I've explained it to you. You know what to do now. You know what to do, guys, and you can make your application right away. So that's literally how I got my visa to the UK from Lithuania. It's exciting. I had fun in Lithuania, and literally, guys, I cannot wait to share with you all the things that I got up to in the UK. On the gov.uk website and start your application today. You need to see other places as well, right? And that's what we are doing here. That's why I'm sharing this information with you. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the UK again. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Mwah.